Joining us now is James Dixon. I just had the wonderful opportunity of listening about a little bit about your life story. Grew up in St. Louis. I used to sing at the Shriners Children's Hospital there. So when you were talking about your experience, it just really hit home to me. So bless you for your journey. So you're here today. We're raising some funds and awareness for Holiday Dreams. What is it about giving back that touches up your soul so much?
Wow. You never heard of the phrase give backness, right? The give backness or the effect of like you have a responsibility to live up to that giving that has been done to me. I stand on the shoulders of a grandmother, grandfather, a mother, and everyone else that ever gave to me, and I have to give back because of the goodness that was given to me. What we're doing here is giving some kids something that they wouldn't have, they would lack. But it changes their life. It takes their mindset off of the idea that nobody cares about me, days don't matter, holidays don't matter, I have no value. You give them a gift, and it comes from the heart, it changes their heart.
You are an amputee,
Yes.
but you're more than an amputee.
That's right.
Or as people tried to label you when you were little, that you were crippled, but you're not. You're not. You're prosthetic, right? You're so. What are you doing now? Because I heard a statistic that there are, and I believe I'm correct, about 180,000 new amputees per year.
Yes.
It's so whether it's diabetes or different things. What would you like to do to speak to that community about the fact that they are more than their prosthetic?
Oh, wow. We are more than what you've been through. In fact, it is what we go through that changes us into something. Every one of us have a story. But the story of losing your limb can be the way that you find your purpose in life. You still have a voice, you still have a story. You can inspire everyone with what you become in spite of what we lost. If I had to do it over again, I wouldn't trade having a leg to change who I became now. Because my story has the ability to ignite a fire in the heart of someone else. If there's an 11-year-old kid facing the loss of a limb, whether it be from cancer or a 45-year-old with diabetics or injury, right, accident. So what you're talking about, we know that there'll be more than 3 million new amputees within the next 10 years. And so it's important that I speak up that you can live beyond the amputation and to fight for people to get good prosthetics. And that's important. But I thank you for joining me in the fight, not only for coming to sing to inspire the kids, because you're showing the kids like me, and it matters to us that somebody loves you enough to share their heart. So thank you for that.
You're absolutely welcome. Where do you call home these days? Where's your home?
Well, Indiana's going to always be my home. I travel a great deal, so suitcases are my home. I live between suitcase, airport, suitcase. But Indiana is home, and my heart will always be there because that's where Grandma raised me. And I'm never far from those roots.
We are right before you're going to be knighted. Tell us about how you heard that news. That must be so extraordinary and how that impacted you.
First of all, to even be nominated, right, for them to see the work that I do. And I didn't do it for acknowledgement. I did it because I felt like I owed someone. When I was in the hospital, there was no one that came around to coach me, to tell me I could be more than my amputation, that I could overcome it. There was no one that used to speak life into me, and so I became that person. And so my goal became to share that, and that I would ignite that and someone else would pick up that same mantle. And the fact that someone saw that that was my passion and wanted to inspire me to keep going and would honor me with knighthood, is because I survived some very dark nights. And so I'm honored they would even think to do that with me.
I believe the journey for you is just beginning. Do you understand when I say that, those words? Even though you've accomplished so much, when I saw you speaking, I see you as possibility. I see like the future of what is yet to be happening for you. So I'm excited for you. And I'm excited for a whole world that maybe hasn't heard your words but needs to hear it. So whether it's the physical loss of a limb or if it's anything that's holding someone back, any challenging thing that can be debilitating or crippling for them, I know your words are going to just impacts so many. So it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm really very excited to meet you. Stay tuned as we're living it up, and a good thank you to our friend Rhonda Kelch for putting us together. Stay tuned for more as we live it up right here. Be well.